Is this gonna be like a blackface thing?
It's gonna be pretty darn close. And overalls.
Oh yeah, dude. They come out the womb like with Harley Davidson
Wrapped in a Blue Lives Matter flag.
Oh,
Jesus.
God.
Of whatever city that they happen to be born in.
Harley Davidson.
Yeah, it's like how it's like
Harley Davidson, Buffalo, New York.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's always like Myrtle Beach or something like
Ugh.
that. Dude, how many Harleys do you think get sold in Myrtle Beach a ton? That seems like
Yeah,
a Harley
I bet
Davidson
people
capital
from
of the
here
world.
have go over there just to buy Harleys.
Dude, if we could go out there right now and see, probably the very shirt that we're talking
Well,
about right
like
now.
that guy who stands out there is that guy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
he's
that
a Myrtle
the
Beach
big
Harley
guy,
man.
like with the ponytail.
Yeah.
Hey, ever show you this beauty I got? Got this tarp over.
Camera a little bit, but keep going.
So the movie. Yeah,
Brutal. That
it
was
was
brutal.
super bad.
I'm so sorry to everybody that put all their time and their hard work into that. But I mostly feel bad because like the little kid who is the main actor is good as like an actor.
Yeah, he did
like
a great job.
He's funny and like he's being like weird on purpose. Like so I feel bad talking crap about this movie because like the kids were pretty good.
Yeah.
It was just like
He was. That kid, that main kid.
and Emmy Rossum
was
was
good.
like
Definitely
super. Yeah, like
Emmy Rossum was just every other girl that we've seen
Yeah,
so
that's
far in
true.
every of these
Yeah.
They
movies.
gave her a lot to work with.
yeah.
What I was thinking the whole time watching this kid, though, is I feel like they were trying to make him be like Jim Carrey. Like, didn't you get a little Jim Carrey in this kid?
That's a good call.
It was like late 90s. I feel like that's peak trying to get that going, especially
He
when
was
he
very
was doing
animated.
that. When he did that Robert De Niro impression out of nowhere.
Yes, yeah.
It was
that
like,
was
they're really trying to go
strange.
for
Yeah,
it.
the dancing.
All the dancing,
So
yes.
much dancing.
Yes, there was a lot of dancing in this movie. Now, the other question I have about Genius,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of questions that I don't even want to ask, but but this question leads into like maybe the biggest problem with this movie is this a sports movie? Is Genius a sports movie?
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough sports in it for it to be a sports
I think there might be
movie.
just enough sports in it because there's so much sports in it.
Maybe.
The big game was led up to the whole time.
Yeah, that's true, and he's like very like
Spent a lot of time at that rink.
Spent a lot of time at that rink. Spent a lot of time talking hockey, carrying a hockey bag around.
Yeah,
She was skating around.
She was skating. One of the conflicts in this movie. Is it the main conflict? Is that
That's
the
the thing.
dad's
There's like
gonna
a
get
million.
taken
There's
out
like
or whatever,
they're just like
fired.
throwing like new problems in all the time.
Yeah.
and it's just like,
But-
please stop.
It was just a bunch of little problems in this kid's life. Like
Yeah.
nothing was like a big problem for him
Yeah.
until he forced himself to go to that high school or middle school or whatever.
Yeah,
And it didn't even.
Was it? It was middle school.
It
right?
was
Yeah.
it was 8th grade, but nothing about this movie made sense.
No,
Like the
No.
fact that he was
a professor.
yes, like
Because kids
like
can
that
go to
stuff.
college. Like
Yeah,
there's
sure.
like
plenty of
some-
times that genius kids.
but they
that
don't
skipped-
live with
Yeah,
like
I
the
could name 5 off the top of my head.
22-year-olds. Like they don't live in the dorms with the 22-year-olds and
Yeah.
then go teach
No.
classes.
Which is the thing, but even that is like that's a good concept for a kids movie that you would put some what's that thing again? Disbelief.
suspend your
Yeah.
disbelief.
Yeah, you'd suspend your disbelief a little bit if it was just like this kid's really smart and now he's going to college. And I feel like this movie has been made.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
okay, now he's got to deal with his like adult roommate and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not that.
Right, it's
that-
not even that.
It's not. Yeah, it's not that
Nope.
movie. There's all kinds of other crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I really have no idea what this movie is
Because
about.
they're talking about how he's there like on a scholarship, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't take college classes though. Like if a college like, and I know that like it doesn't matter how the real world works for this
Sure.
movie, but just another level of like why it doesn't make sense is like they might bring in like a guest researcher or professor like on a grant or something, but that's not what a scholarship is, and that
No.
person wouldn't be living in the dorms, and like it just like
I mean, you
like
said it,
one
but like
thing after another.
he would still. It's either make him a teacher at the school or make him a student
Yeah.
at the school. And
I didn't
like,
see him
the way
in
that
class
they
in
were.
college.
No,
Exactly.
he didn't.
wasn't.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
he
think
wasn't.
he was going. Yeah, because I thought he was going to be like in college classes,
Yeah,
but
me
he
too.
didn't even do that.
No. So that's the thing. That's like the thing with this movie. It's like pick a lane. It's
Yeah.
just so many different movies that they tried to put into one.
Yeah,
I also thought when I read the description last week that it was gonna be about like him struggling in like college, like can't make friends. They're all older. Like it's harder.
Yeah.
Like, works harder, and then be cool in like his other school because like he was the genius, like up to shenanigans. But it wasn't. It took so many left turns throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little of that. It was
Yeah,
a little
but
of
like
what
I didn't think the
exactly
hockey
described.
was gonna be like that.
Dude,
I thought
there
like
was a lot of hockey.
and like he was cool, but like then everybody got pissed at him because and he was just some random kid that showed up at their town,
Yeah.
their college town.
Dude, I'm so exhausted thinking about this.
I know.
Movie.
All the hockey players also looked well over
Dude.
25.
Old people. Yeah.
That one, the big guy. That guy didn't
35.
didn't even look right in that setting at all. Dude, that fucking even the main
Even Mike.
Even Mike. Yes, Mike. Even Mike's like,
Mike
"Oh,
looked like he was
I gotta
closer
get back
30.
to my wife and kids.
Yeah.
Can we wrap this shoot up, man? When are we doing the floating scene? You know what? Hey,
I knew they were gonna
Yeah.
float, and I'm happy they did.
They did float.
something. I mean, when Gravitron is like such a people would not
Gravinator?
stop saying Gravitron or Gravinator in the whole fucking movie. So you got to make some kids float.
Yeah.
Something's got to float.
Something's got to float, baby.
Listen,
It's
We're gonna
like
introduce
that,
the gravitator real early,
Yeah.
and by the end, they're gonna
Yeah,
forget and they're gonna be floating.
It's that classic screenwriting tactic of like make the least important thing actually be the most important thing at the end. Except the Gravitron, everybody was all talking about that. But with the Gravitron stuff made no sense to me. Which I know it's like a
You're
fictional
beating the dead horse here.
dude. I
science.
know it's like a fictional science thing, but like when he before he gets into college, he shows up to that street hockey game and he's like, "Well, I want to make a puck float, but that would require the discovery of graviton particles, which they don't even exist yet." And then when they do discover them in the movie, that they are in fact real, which this kid has been talking about that they're real the whole time,
Yeah.
but they're not.
Nope.
So they
nope.
get discovered, and then the next day the kid is like, "Let's split them. Let's start splitting
Yeah.
them." Like that's nuts.
Like, I will say, like, I feel like I'm always just like taking the fun out of everything. Like, there are like things in physics where it's like we theorize that this thing exists, but
Right.
someone has to like
Discover it before.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, we can weigh an atom, and we know there must be these things in there. We just like haven't seen them. So
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know that I
gotcha.
guess, but like, but yes, but still, then they're like, oh, well, let's just. Then all of a sudden they understand it perfectly,
Yes.
and it's like, that's it.
yeah, that part was
Yes,
crazy.
Literally, like within days, they've
Yeah.
like, oh well.
And they're like playing with the super balls or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't really get like they split it and then they put them into bouncy balls. Like I don't.
Yes, I think that's what it was, dude.
Something?
At that point, I was like, I don't understand
I was pretty
anything
checked
that's
out.
happened up to here. I'm not gonna get this, and that's what's honestly still driving me crazy about this movie. Is like it seems like such a simple concept.
Oh,
seems
yeah.
like such an easy thing to grasp. But now that we're sitting here and I'm trying to like reflect on this thing, I have no idea what happened. I have no idea why anybody was doing anything.
Yeah.
None of it made any sense at all.
No.
Still not as bad as Can of Worms, though.
No,
And you know what?
liked
I
it
think
way
it's because of that
That
kid.
movie was
Because Mike Pillsbury in this
No,
movie,
leave
this
Mike
would have been
Pillsbury alone.
fuck Mike Pillsbury, dude. He
No,
would have made
fuck
this the
Mike.
worst movie ever.
He was gonna fuck that giant head. Like, or,
No, he was saying no. He was saying
Oh,
no
yeah.
to the pink alien.
yeah.
Yeah.
The skeleton scene. What'd you think of that? We gotta talk about it.
They
Gratuitous.
spent money on that.
Yeah, I know.
Like-
He danced for
because-
so long.
That's
It went on
teacher
for
left
a
this scene.
long ass
The
time.
teacher left the frame.
such a long.
He walked out.
Yeah.
because it was like it wasn't CGI at first, right? Like
no,
the
I think
part
it
with
was
the
the whole
arm,
time. Oh no, that was
part
practical.
looked like
They had
and
it.
it's like okay, cute.
Yeah.
And then it starts like breakdancing, and I'm
Dude,
like,
it
okay,
turns
They
this-
did
around
like
and was like,
4
whoa.
dance scenes. The kid and his dad did one,
Yeah, they did a little.
Yeah,
and the
why
skeleton.
They danced a
Yep.
lot.
and then they did it in the fucking
And then the
basement.
scientist.
Yeah. Which
And then-
the one in the basement was the only one that I liked because at the time I thought that it was gonna maybe go somewhere. Like, oh, now the kid has to teach the adult how to be a kid while he's also learning how to be a kid.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make any fucking sense, which is probably why I thought it was going to happen in this movie.
Yeah.
But no, nothing. That doesn't happen. Nothing happens.
No.
Nothing happens.
They made a scientific discovery through the power of dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Jesus Christ, I forgot that's...
Because it's so ridiculous.
I'm so tired right now. I'm so tired talking about Charlie Boyle.
Yeah.
I like that he shares a name with the character from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but, and that kid...
That's it? That's what you like about it?
I mean, I think that kid is really, like, doing a lot of work, and that kid is, like, definitely
that kid
a good
earned his
actor.
Disney paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see what he's up to. I'll look it up.
Because I feel bad for him if, like, this movie, like, flopped at the time. I don't know.
Sure.
Like, he did a really good job, but he probably, like, didn't get brought back for stuff like Xenon did, in other things if they perceived that, like, people didn't like this movie.
Interesting.
Because I feel like sometimes they're not great at, like, separating those two of, like, oh, we didn't like this movie, but not because of the kid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that's a good call.
Yeah, we didn't really look stuff up during this movie, like, about the actors and stuff.
He was in Jurassic Park 3.
Okay.
The Glass House.
I don't know.
I think I've seen that one. He was in The Sixth Sense.
Nice. This is a kid who probably auditioned for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he kind of has that vibe.
Yeah. Like, he
And that's
probably... There were probably a lot of, like
Touched by an Angel?
I'd be surprised if this kid didn't audition for, like, Anakin Skywalker in Phantom Menace.
Well, he hasn't been in anything since 2018.
Which is not that long ago.
5 years?
Yeah.
Trevor Morgan is his name. Oh, that sounds... Oh, I have definitely seen him as an adult.
Oh, really? Because he does look kind of familiar. Oh, no. This is what he looks like now?
Yeah.
No, I did see the Glass House, by the way. I did see this movie.
Oh, good. Thank God.
Is it a horror movie?
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
He looks like Robin Williams' love child.
Oh, he got
like,
some...
like the bastard of Robin Williams.
Kid. Oh, fuck. He looks like that kid in...
Well, he won an award for the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival for the local color.
Oh, the FLIF. That's pretty good.
Sounds like the one Nathan Fielder made up in Nathan For You when he made that video award competition.
I don't remember that.
It was a man farting versus like a minute long video he made. he had the people in the theater vote for it.
Oh, that's funny.
He was in The Patriot.
The Mark
Trevor
Wahlberg
Morgan?
movie?
No, the
Mel Gibson.
Yes.
Yeah. You always get those two fellas mixed up.
Mike was Yannick, by the way.
Oh, okay. You know what? I knew that because after you said French Canadian, I was like, oh, maybe they actually shot this in Canada then, because hearing Mike, I could hear his accent a little bit. If that is the case, maybe.
I can't. He wasn't in a lot of movies, but he was in one in 2016 called Another Wolf Cop, and it is exactly how it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
And it's a Canadian superhero comedy film, and he plays a guy named Swallows.
Oh man.
What?
It's lycanthrope lawman Lou Garou continues to fight crime as Wolf Cop. Much to the annoyance of Chief Sheriff Tina Walsh, entrepreneur Sidney Swallows is investing in the town of Woodhaven and promises to transform the local economy with the launch of a new hockey stadium and brewery.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Canadians, they can't watch anything without at least a hockey stick.
Dude, hold on.
Like, how does a movie about a werewolf cop become about hockey?
This is the most ridiculous sentence of the whole movie you're about to hear. Then Willie Higgins reappears and believes he was abducted and probed by aliens.
That's Willie Higgins.
That's the movie. That's the plot synopsis.
But it's called Another Werewolf Cop?
Yes.
So is it a sequel?
It is not.
Jesus Christ. I kind of wanted it to be. I
really want to see it.
Of course you do.
Come on, that doesn't sound hilarious.
No, not after this. Need to watch something to
Have you ever
refresh
heard
my
of
palate.
Murdoch Mysteries?
I was just about to say that guy Mike.
Yeah, he's in a lot
Yannick.
of
He
it.
is from Quebec. He was in Murdoch Mysteries.
He's still in it from 2008. He got himself a career
Oh
there.
my god.
What is that?
I
It's like
don't
a soap opera thing?
Yeah.
Good for them.
Crime, mystery, period, drama.
Dude, we were talking about soap operas last week because Xenon's is currently on a soap opera.
Yeah, she's
Really?
been on-
Which one?
General Hospital.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
that
yeah.
Since
one's
like
Been
2006
on for a really
or
long
something.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, those jobs, first of all, they're pretty hard to be like an actor on those
It's
things.
like filming
'cause-
so
You have to be
much.
Yeah, it's
so
crazy.
dramatic
Constant,
too.
yeah,
You
and like
do.
the overacting and like it,
Right.
but they're just always pumping them out.
It's
like,
absolutely insane. Like, you have like one take tops every time you got to
Yeah.
put like a scene together. It's
Yeah.
wild, dude. So and people shit on it, but like, hey, man, it's good work if you
Yeah.
can get it.
Hey, you're living
People are,
paycheck to paycheck.
like-
That's
Yeah.
steady. That's steady work right
Yeah.
there. So what are you guys rating this?
Ugh.
This is tough because it's not as bad as
Oh,
Can of
dude, I'm giving it
Worms.
3.5.
3.5
I was
is.
thinking like 3.
I'll probably give it a 3. I think that's a good score for it.
It was bad.
It just was like, I don't know, too much going on. Like the movies
dad.
where they really,
Made
the
no
dad
sense.
was
He
like the
doesn't-
best dad in the show in the movie, and he was barely in it.
He
Yeah.
was in the scene in the beginning when they opened college, and then when he called them, and that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
he's got a lot of dead moms in this movie.
Yeah.
No
I
moms.
know.
No
we
moms.
didn't even really get any
There were-
explanations.
There was
at
really
all.
no
I
grown
know.
Were there
that.
any
women.
adult women in this movie?
No.
Wow.
I don't think there were.
No.
That's so funny.
The teacher, there was one teacher who had a
Oh
couple
yeah,
lines.
that bitch teacher where the guy's
When
like,
she yelled at him immediately. Chaz.
Yeah.
Oh, and the principal in the high school, right? When she kicked him out. Oh, she didn't say a word.
She didn't say. She stood
didn't
there.
say a word,
She
yeah,
stood
she
there
stood
while
at
he
him.
got his stuff out of his locker.
Okay.
She was
But that was 2 though.
there was 2 adult women, and one was a
Right.
bitch, and the other one was kicking
And
the
the other
kid
one
out.
didn't talk.
Yeah. The
Hey,
2 kinds
woman!
of women.
Woman, no speaking lines for you.
The two
so
roles.
weird.
Yep. Hey there.
Good for
you
Fiona,
broad.
though.
Yeah, she's really breaking the glass ceiling in this movie.
Hey, got her with Shameless.
Yeah, I guess so.
The first scene of Shameless is her having sex with a guy in a bathroom.
Yeah.
Well,
You're gonna look at it real different if you go start at it tonight.
It's like what they always told you about writing essays in like middle school. You got to have a hook sentence, you know? You got to have something to hook the reader.
Ugh.
Yeah. And that's their hook.
Yeah.
Open on that.
So next we got Punks.
Punks. Yeah, so you have looked into this movie so much, Jake.
They
And I
like
keep
But what is it
forgetting.
about?
they like find an evil suit or something.
Yeah. So
What?
young misfit teens steal a corporate scientist suit, which imparts supernatural strength to its wearers.
I think I'm going to like this movie.
It has a cool poster.
Mhm.
Like it has
It's
a
got
cooler,
a 4.7 out of 10 on IMDb.
Which could be worse.
Yeah,
For these
well-
movies, could be worse. Johnny Tsunami had a 5,
Genius
right?
had a higher. Genius was like a 4.9, I think.
Okay, well.
Genius. Yeah, Genius has a 6 on IMDb.
What? That's okay. That's
Oh, let's
gotta
look
be
at some
wrong.
user
That
reviews
can't
of
be
Punks.
Right. That can't be right. Why don't you
Good,
look at some
good,
for
good.
Genius?
Jessica Alba's in it.
Oh, I could do it for Genius.
Yeah, like did
Did
other people like this movie?
That's
You know
what we're.
I
That's
mean?
what we
Like,
gotta find out.
People liked the other one I just looked at. Oh, there's 2 critic reviews and 17 users. Let's look at the 2 critic first. Why not?
This is of Genius.
Yeah.
Roger Ebert. It's like
Nope, doesn't say it. It just doesn't show any. All right, we'll go user. Clever.
nope.
Oh God. Let me stop
Not
you
at
right
all.
8 out of 10. A lot of made-for-TV Disney Channel movies drip with so much sweat, over-the-top ew and goo. You just don't want to watch them anymore. This wasn't like
They're
that.
talking
Clever
about can of
script, cleverly acted. This movie is by far one of TDC's better movies, like Luck of the,
The Disney
Irish, Smart House, or the Jet Jackson movie. They are all well made, well acted, and aren't overly boring. Trevor Morgan is excellent as the genius, playing both Chaz and Charlie brilliantly. He is certainly making a man for himself. Big movies under his belt will only help his talented 15-year-old.
Dude, when the fuck did
2001.
What?
This one,
Ugh.
Somebody wrote that on IMDb in 2001?
These are all from 99.
It's fucking crazy.
I want to find a bad one. Here's a bad one.
Okay.
Yeah.
A pathetic and insultingly childish fantasy set in reality. The film has been made dozens of times in other forms. This, quote, Disney Channel original, quote, idea is a complete laugh. If this is considered original, then I'm Abraham Lincoln.
That's funny.
And I can't be Abraham Lincoln because I believe he is dead. Trevor Morgan, you may remember him as the annoying kid from Jurassic Park 3. Plays a complete nerd
You may remember him
and mad
from
genius who basically lives underneath a school ice hockey stadium. It is there that he constructs magical potions using science and math. However,
Dude, I don't remember seeing that kid mix one potion. I call bullshit.
however, he's not
yeah.
exactly
What?
catching
No.
any ladies.
he like
This guy just hates it.
I mean, it is bad.
If it'd be funny, this is how he closes it. It would be kind of funny if it weren't so sad to actually think some Disney TV executive greenlit this and thought the concept of a 12-year-old high school graduate living in an underground lab who adapts a new persona of a leather jacket wearing freak would be successful.
Dude, honestly, if that's the pitch, I'm buying it in
my
the room.
God.
Oh, somebody said-
sure. Like you'd be like,
Yeah, this
You've
could work.
convinced
This
me.
could work.
Oh, here we go. This is a creepy one.
Oh,
oh
no.
10 out of 10, hottie boy Charlie.
what?
This
Oh my lord, I
should be-
absolutely adore this
This
movie.
shouldn't be allowed.
It was most excellent. Charlie Boyle is a beast. When I first
I mean-
saw it with my granddaughter, I was obsessed. Okay.
So this is just like a grandma writing this?
I mean, it
I'm
was so well written and
confused.
the plot line was great. Much better than a lot of Disney movies I've seen, with the exception of Xenon, the Girl of the 21st Century, Brink, and Johnny Tsunami.
Well, I mean, those right there.
I would recommend this movie for anyone who's even considering watching it. It is a happy tale about a boy struggling to become a man at college at the age of 14.
I don't think that's what that's about.
I don't think so
I
either.
don't think that's what that's really about.
Here's the other thing about this movie is everybody, like when I was watching him and
end
the
of this.
girl, like everybody kind of treats this kid like an adult.
Yeah.
Even the other kids.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Just wait for the end of this. It's
Okay,
gonna get real weird.
sorry.
He learns that being cool is not the most important thing. Charlie's other person named Chaz is way hot, with the exception of his hair and can skeletons dance. 2 thumbs way up.
Wait,
With the exception of his hair, that's like the only difference.
and he
Yep.
doesn't wear glasses.
He wears a leather jacket like that.
Also, I'm pretty sure his hair is basically the same.
It's not
we-
that different.
yeah.
Can we say that the grandma saying the 14-year-old boy is hot
It's a little disturbing.
is really weird?
I think it's even weirder that she's like, "Oh, Chaz is the hot one." When he's Chad,
Where's Charlie?
When
you
he's
know?
Charlie,
I'm
take
checking
it or
my
leave
phone.
it. Yeah, take it or
Oh
leave
my
it.
God.
But when Chaz rolls on screen, holy moly!
Holy, my daughter better get the fan.
Reminds me of Clark Gable.
Oh man.
Well, I'm glad we went through the user reviews.
Yeah. Is there anything else we can say about this movie? I feel like we've barely talked about it, and that is the most any people could talk about
Yeah.
it.
Just don't see it. Just don't, if there's watch Johnny Tsunami again.
Dude, I have
If you're following along in
100%.
your journey.
Oh, man, this is just one of those ones. I mean, I was kind of last week. I kind of took a moment to myself, honestly, and I was like, remember this feeling, because there are going to be movies coming up that just make you feel like absolute dog
Dude,
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
Horse Sense. It's the same year as we're in.
Oh, God. Horror Sense
Horse
is going to be
Sense.
so bad, dude.
That's rough.
Don't look under the bed.
That's 2 away, right?
Yeah, so
That
we got
movie's not
Punks,
that
Don't
good.
Look Under the Bed, and then Horse Sense.
Horse sense.
What's after
Up,
Horror
Up, and
Sense?
Away, and then The Color of Friendship.
Yes, Color of Friendship. I'm so
So-
excited.
So, you know.
We're getting there.
That movie's awesome. I can't
You gotta get up to
wait.
it. You got built up
I'm
by the roller
so
coaster.
pumped.
Yeah. All right. Well, we just got to keep reminding ourselves that we're close to Color of Friendship, because I agree. That is a good movie. And we've got some ones that I think are going to have to
I
really
can't
push
believe
through.
we're still in 99. We've been in 99 since Xenon.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Since Xenon, we've been at 99.
Oh, God. Xenon was really, I mean, they fucking hit
that was our
the
6th
ground
movie.
running.
We've doubled that. We're on 12 now.
I know this isn't what we're talking about, but Horse Sense has a 6 on IMDb,
Yeah,
a 60% Rotten Tomatoes, but of Google users, 90% liked it, like gave it a thumb. Like,
That's weird.
It has nothing to do with
Anyway.
I thought it was going to be like the Dolph Lundgren, like It's Always Sunny, where he solves crime when he's half dog.
yeah, I don't think it's like.
But yeah, it's not like that.
It doesn't look like.
It's
I'm
like
not
two
even.
boys living on a ranch.
I'm not
or
even
something.
seeing photos of horses.
Yeah, it's like
looking
two
this
boys
up.
living on a ranch.
Yeah. That sounds right up your alley. It's Ram Ranch.
Welcome to Ram. 18 naked cowboys get their dicks sucked at Ram Ranch.
I'm pretty sure this movie is based on that song.
I got
or vice
that band
versa.
from the jukebox at Doc's Elephants.
Jesus, are you serious?
I would always play it when I got drunk.
That's insane that that's on any jukebox.
Oh my god,
That's so funny.
It should be illegal.
All right, Genius. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, we got dumber from watching it.
Yeah, so thanks a lot.
I think I became a better hockey player, though.
All right, let's get out of here.